know it's probably in stores somewhere. Or one of my other relatives got it.
I did.
We are.
You live?
Yo, what is going on? We just been wrapping up already. What's going on? This is Unbounded. If Lord of mercy, this is the first time we actually are right beside each other doing this. This is crazy.
It is.
This is
nuts.
This is wild.
How did we? I was about to say how did we get here, but I know how we got here. This is time. This was gonna happen.
It was going to happen, no doubt about it. But when I was able to get this thing right here, and the sound is actually drop it down just a little bit, but just being able to do this in person, and we're going to constantly be improving the sound quality of this. This is dope. I'm your host, as always, The Truth. Got my boy, The Outlier. I'm gonna let you introduce the special guest of the night.
So with us today, we have once again Miss Simi Sun. She is a local artist. She does tarot readings. She does a plethora of things that she's very good at. As a matter of fact, we were just at a what was the name?
Metaphysical store, Elevated Vibes.
That. And then last night, or night before last, we were at a cipher in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that
Tuesdays.
Cyber Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she performed and killed.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It was that one because I saw something about a open mic night, but I think that was over in Hampton, and somebody that I knew that goes to a church I play at. She actually did a spoken word, so I don't know if that was the same spot or not. But I think hers is in the Peninsula area.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cyber Tuesday used to be in Newport News at the train station, and now he moved it over to Virginia Beach.
No, I might be able to tell you.
Q5, you heard of that? He the host?
I don't think I've heard of him.
But it was fun. It was fun.
It was a lot. It was a vibe.
It was a vibe. You were a vibe. I mean, you got there, and that was the first time I see you perform. And like, I'm looking forward to the next time. That's
Thank
for sure.
you.
That's for sure. So, but today, it is our last podcast of the year.
The last of the year, and the TikTok keeps acting stupid. Don't remind me. I know. Golly.
It's the last podcast of the year, and last week we had our good friend Duke on to do our well, actually it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago we had last week I was out of town
to do our wrestling matches of the year. This time we are doing our favorite albums of this year, 2022. So which way you want to go about it?
We could start with Simi and her 20.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't do all my homework extensively.
I had plenty of time to do mine.
You know, I feel like what is gonna happen is I'm gonna say some of the albums. I don't know if I got 20, but one of my albums is definitely the Oshun album that they just dropped. So that is fire to me. Oshun is a dope. And it's crazy because it's their last album. Like, this only their second album.
Dang.
They're two rappers, two female rappers, duo group collaboration, and they just make real dope blessings. Like, I mean, real dope songs. One of their songs, the first ones I got was Blessings on Blessings. And I think it was called Bittersweet. So now this is their last album that they're doing.
Bittersweet Volume 2.
Yeah, Bittersweet Volume 2. And it's fire. It's fire.
Yeah.
I can pull that up now so I can have it in my library when I go out there.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got it right there.
Yeah. Look, this is what I do. I have my stuff right here. If I find something that I want to check out, all I gotta do is throw it in my library. I'll be in my room with my Xbox playing, and I can play it while I'm playing the game up there. So
most of mine are not. They're majority of them are albums from this year, but the rest of them are albums that I heard this year that may have been from last year. So the first one we got on here is Kai Infinite, Take What You Need.
Okay.
Like, cause Kai, he's local. Simi and I went to his release party for a song Pineapple Rum.
Yeah.
That song was dope, but the rest
for me.
KHI
Space
Infinite. Yeah, that's him right there.
Okay.
And then you see the last album, right, Pineapple Rum, right there.
All right.
Yeah, it was good. It was very, very good. It was a good vibe. Good,
Yeah.
energetic vibe. No,
He talks a lot about like I feel like his mental health and you know what I mean, like from that aspect, it's cool.
yeah, it's very well done. Very good album.
Oh, he dropped another one?
Wait, what?
He dropped another single just
No, it's a local artist that I know.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. What's your 20, bro?
My number 20, since we on the local artist, I might as well keep it going. Nam Phonos, Thoroughbred. Nam Phonos actually family to me to an extent. His sister is my cousin's wife, so I met him through her and some dope music. So definitely check out Nam Phonos. It's my 20 Thoroughbred.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You said Nam. I'm talking
Nam Phonos.
Nam Phonos.
Nam
Okay.
Phonos. We'll definitely check it
Yeah,
out.
I'm already looking at the art, the album art or whatever. So.
Yeah.
That's all right. What's your 19?
Ooh, what is another one? I feel like, you know what? I just found it this year, but it didn't really come out this year, which is what I was about to say with the drones. But that's already been out, so I can't really put it on my list.
You can.
I can.
Yeah, I did. Spoiler alert.
Look, last year I had one up there that was from 2021 or from 2020. I put it up there, so.
So yeah, and my list is in no order. Like I said, I ain't do all the homework. Like you know what I'm saying. I ain't go all the way in. So, but Drones by Terrence Martin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he been like just a fave of mine. I found him through YouTube. You know, the algorithm started with Robert Glasper. We just ended up with Terrence Martin.
Speaking of Robert Glasper, I'm putting a bookmark on Robert
Okay.
Glasper.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Him and Rose Gold with that song "Think of You." That put me on. But Drones, it's like Kendrick up there, Snoop Dogg up there,
Anderson .Paak on there.
Yeah, I think Robert Glasper might be up there.
He is actually.
Yeah, Robert Glasper's up there. It's like that. It's like that.
You telling me Simi got you into a new style of music?
She did, bro.
I
She
love
did.
it.
Like like my number 19, Oshun, Bittersweet, Volume 1.
Okay.
Love that song East on there.
Yeah.
That's a dope song. And I think that's the one Blessing on Blessings is on. That's on Volume 1.
You said your 19 was what again?
Mine was Drones, Terrence Howard Drones.
Okay.
Terrence Martin. I keep calling this man Terrence Howard. I've been doing it since I got up. I apologize, Terrence Martin. And Terrence Howard.
Well, Terrence Howard been in my mind because we were in Ohio watching that series. So
what is it?
What series?
The brothers. No.
Best Man.
Yeah, Best Man series on Peacock.
Yeah, because they coming out with another one.
The way it looked, that series looked like it was ending everything. Because that last episode, I was talking, my mom was like, they got making a new series, and then everything felt like it came to a head in like the last 5 minutes. So I don't know what they're doing from there.
You said it's on Peacock?
It's on Peacock.
I want to see it.
So yeah, man, that's in my library now, Jordan.
Okay.
All right, so my number, we on 19?
Yeah.
God Don't Make Mistakes.
Conway?
Yeah, Conway. I told Isaac it's been a great year for Griselda.
Fantastic.
And great year for Griselda. So this is not the last time you'll hear Griselda on this list.
Okay.
Number 18.
Oh, already. That's like I don't. I honestly feel like the Kendrick album. I don't know the whole name.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, that album inspired to me. Like a lot of times, what'll happen is I put the album on like YouTube or something like that, and I just let it play. So sometimes I'm not even looking at the name of it or the name of the song, but I know it. Like, okay, the number 3, yeah, track 3, yeah, that's me. So basically, I like that album because I know a lot of people were saying like they felt like it was too avant-garde, like it was too. You can't play this, you can't listen to this and just vibe out. But like I was literally just saying in the car before we pulled up, I like that album because I feel like what Kendrick is doing is what an artist does. And I think a lot of times, you know, we grow up looking at people being like, oh, I did it for the people. I dropped this album for my fans. I did this for my fans. And it's like, nah, I made this for myself.
Yeah.
To express myself because I'm an artist and whoever rock with it. And that's what I feel like Kendrick gave us. Like, this is for me. So yeah.
Phenomenal album.
Very artistic.
My number 18 is Drones, Terrence Martin. I found that this year. Actually, that was the first album outside of my normal thing that I listened to, and I loved it.
I'm happy you finally get into that Terrence
I
Martin
love
and that
Love
style
it.
of music. I've been trying to get you on, but you won't listen to me.
Straight like that.
My 18, I just actually heard this on the way to Ohio with Don FM. I've been putting this off for a while, but I was like, dang, this is actually pretty good.
The Weeknd.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even know you came up with that.
yeah. I was like, this is actually really
Is
good.
that's not the one? Is that the one? Bright Lights is on. Blinding Lights.
Not Blinding Lights. This Save Your Tears from this year's Mania.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Weird.
So yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah. What's your 17?
As we said, no order for me. Lil Sims. Um,
No, thank you.
that's fresh off my mind. She just dropped that literally
Just dropped it.
like last week or something. Lil Sims, okay, and not just because my name is Simi Sun. It's like no, for real. She's dope. I started rocking with her. The first song that drew me to her was "Woman." It's a song her featuring Cleo Soul, and I love me some Cleo Soul, and it's just lit. Like the whole, she dropped a visual for it. No, thank you. It's like a little movie, so to speak, and it's just real dope. Like she spits from her heart. Yeah.
My 17, Dreamville, D-Day. I didn't listen to it a lot, but it was all like from the songs I have saved on my playlist from it.
Stick.
Yeah, they do that. They stick. Yes, one of the songs, and all those songs also stick.
The one up there with JID and 2 Chainz, I was just listening to.
Yeah, what was that? That was a ghetto. I think it was
what is it called? Shoot,
It
I
was
was
a
just listening to it.
I think it was ghetto.
just listening
Pretty
to
sure
it
it's a Ghetto
reaction,
Gods
bro.
freestyle. I'm pretty sure it's a Ghetto Gods freestyle.
No, Ghetto Gods freestyle.
Earth Gang.
That's Earth Gang, because Earth Gang had the album Ghetto Gods. I'm about to find it because I don't like when things just sit there and I'm like, what am I talking about?
What was it?
Hold on, I'm about to find it. Barry from Simpson, JID, 2 Chainz, and Nudie.
Yeah, I got.
That was the other one that.
Oh yeah, no, that's on there too. That's on there for me. That was pretty good.
I don't listen to a lot of Nudie, but Nudie on hooks is pretty decent.
Nudie?
Yeah,
Young
Young
Nudie.
Nudie.
I don't even know who that is. See? Don't even know.
He's not really my style of music, but when somebody have on a hook, I'm like, okay, he can do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got another song that's not on this list, but Heroes and Villains is not gonna make my top 20, but there's a few songs up there I are definitely when I go to the jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where we at 17?
Yeah.
Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry, I think, is one of the more underrated artists
Yeah.
in hip hop. A guy that probably should get a lot more credit for what he does. He's part of that 2016 freshman class that got a lot of mixed reactions because the performance during that session wasn't great. But when you look at the success of that class,
Who else was in the class?
Pat, Uzi, Kodak, Yachty, like, I know you're making that face, and I'm not looking at you, but I know you're making that face. But the success of that might be one of the most successful double XL freshman classes, and he's like there, but he doesn't get the credit I think he deserves because he's one of the better artists.
you
of
heard that
class.
song?
These are lyricists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to really dig around, and that one song I sent to you, Dynasties and Dystopia, banger.
Ultimate is still one of my favorite. Like, I'm in the gyms trying to get it in songs.
And then I knew he was a lyric. I kind of won me over when I heard he did a Rage Against the Machine cover of Bulls on Parade. Like him in his studio, he's like just
He's dope.
in on it very well, very good stuff. All right, number 16.
16.
Oh, you know what? Nas' album. Yeah.
I have not listened to that enough.
Ah,
I'm gonna have to actually sit down and listen to it because I haven't really got to it.
one of my favorite things about it is I'm just here for the whole everything that he is doing right now, just because I like to see the growth as a artist. Like I'm really interested in that, especially because with my own, I changed my name as an artist this year, so I'm really just looking more like why we do what we do and what's the real motivation. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's definitely on the aspect of yeah, I'm doing this for me, and whoever rock with it gonna rock with it versus all right, an album that's not on my list that I know that if other women is probably like, why Beyonce is not on my list? You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that album is gonna be good music because she know how to make good music. You know what I mean? It's like I expect you to make good music at this point. You know how to do that. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But it felt like kind of commercial. Like this is what everybody doing right now. Let me put this out and be a part of this.
That one and the first one Drake dropped this year. The dance album that he made, it was like
yeah. Like who you doing this
real
for?
commercial.
Yeah.
Real commercial.
Yeah. And so I like when I can feel that no, you doing this for you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really how I feel about Nas, and just to see the growth of like being real about where you've grown, and like to hear that in the music is dope.
Yeah, mine is 16 Kiss the Ring by Rome Streets, part of Griselda.
Yeah, that was really dope too.
Yeah,
a
lot
not on mine, but that was dope.
lot of great stuff on there.
Now, when I told you like I was struggling to get 15 and 20, like I would have struggled to get 25. There was some dope music, and I really noticed that just past few days. Because a lot of these I listened to, and I was like, okay, that was dope, and never came back to it. I was like, man, that's even doper than I thought. But my 16 is No Thank You, Little Sims.
Hey.
So Isaac actually put me on some Little Sims before this album dropped, and I was like, okay.
Venom, because I showed you
Yeah.
Venom, didn't I?
And once I saw it, I was like, okay.
You already knew Lil Sims before.
Yeah. I heard the song Venom, I was like, we're in here. Whatever else you dropped, but then like, it felt like after Venom, after that song or the album, I didn't hear much from her. Then I said, it was like when that came out, it was like a surprise. Like I popped up on Tidal one day, let's see what's dropping. It that dropped. I was like, yeah, we're in here.
Yeah.
We're in here. It was brilliant.
All right, so we at 15.
Yes.
I ain't gonna drop it past me right now. I don't know. Come back.
Yeah, you're at 15.
Good.
My 15 is Volume 2 from Oshun.
Okay.
Yeah, I took time, played it in my car, put my headphones in when I got home, listened to all of it. Love it. Very, very talented women. Love it. And lyricists. And you know me, I gotta.
Yeah.
The lyricism has to be a thing.
Yes.
And it was the lyricism plus the beats were fire.
That part.
Like, for real.
You get that. That's like the perfect
part.
It was
mix.
like
The beats was fire.
they were like
Perfect
I didn't
mix.
hear like a beat. Like there was never a time where I'm listening to it. It's like, all right, well, yeah, the lyricism there, but the beat is mid. No, it was like the beats was good and the lyricism was good.
And I feel like they was playing around a little bit more, like coming out of
Yeah.
it versus listening to the first Bittersweet and listening to this one, like, oh my God, it's kind of got like almost like a house vibe to it, but it's still conscious and it's still
No, because
hitting.
I know the exact song you're talking. That did have that vibe in there.
Yeah.
It was like they threw everything in there, and it was perfection.
Yeah.
What you got for 15?
15 SOS by SZA.
I have not listened to that album yet.
It was really good.
I'm
not the biggest fan of SZA when it comes like to live performances, but her music has always been like, I can rock with this.
I don't think have I seen something on live? I don't think I've seen, I'm talking about even on TV.
I've seen it on TV. I was like, yeah.
It won't. Dang, for real.
It didn't hit for me.
Dang.
And I am a big fan of live performances.
Yeah, I am
like
too.
seeing Ari perform live, Michaela
love-
Janae performing live,
Yeah.
artists like that, like it just does something to me when I see that. So
Yeah, I was There was a dude at the interview literally just talking about the album. This is the
This
album.
is the album?
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the security guard at the place.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah, but like since the album dropped, people have been people have been not losing their minds, but like that's all anybody
it's
can
gotten
talk
a
I
lot.
mean,
It's gotten a
number
lot of
one,
love.
I think, on the billboards for like the second consecutive week. They basically saying that hasn't happened since Beyonce dropped Beyonce, that album that she surprised everybody with.
It's something when you make people wait. SZA hadn't dropped anything in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kendrick. Kendrick dropped his, and
He dropped Damn in 17.
and then it took him so long to drop this one,
Yeah.
and so that wait, J. Cole does it. J. Cole will wait and wait and wait and like, okay, it's time to drop an album.
Yeah.
And
Like that's what
when you do that, I think it definitely builds the anticipation even more.
that's a Rihanna one.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like.
I mean, you know,
If she drops an album, just know that SZA record is going to be broken.
Yeah.
Without question. I know people that are clamoring for her.
They've
Or
been
drop something.
feeding for that. Yeah, they've been. She can't
Wow.
even post a picture. Everybody, she can't do nothing. Everybody want to
Drop an album. Like one of my
She
friends.
pregnant. Drop an album. Can we?
My friend, I marched with him at Norfolk State, and he is like a big Rihanna fan, and it's like anytime that she's post something, I know because he's gonna quote tweet it and say, "Is it time for the album yet?" I'm like,
all we
bro, let her
alone.
live.
let me see. My 14 is Tana Talk 4, Benny the Butcher. The reason, now, if we were doing a songs list, Johnny P's Caddy is number one. If we were doing
Johnny what?
Johnny P's Caddy, the song with
J. Cole.
Butcher and Cole.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That song is number one.
That is a
Because
good
I
song.
think all three of us can agree. Cole ate
Oh,
that verse.
Yeah.
Cole on his own songs is already a problem. Feature J. Cole is something different.
Because he goes into a different band. Like,
Feature
hi.
J. Cole, I can go like some of the best J. Cole verses are his features. Like Out of Sight, Out of Mind is one of my favorite Cole verses.
Tried with Boss.
Tried. Like when he's on somebody else's song, he's going in.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge J. Cole fan.
He ate that.
Yeah.
Ate it. If we were, like I said, we were doing songs of the year, that would be song number one. We're not. We're doing albums. That's why it's 15. No shade, but
Can I use a bathroom?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Go in. It's 2 doors. It's gonna be the door closest to the kitchen. No problem. We are at
14.
D-Day Dreamville. For the same reasons we just talked about. No need to keep going about it.
Yeah.
D-Day dope album. 13.
13. Nigo. I love Nigo.
Spell that one.
I know Nigo. Nigo.
What's the style?
He's the producer. It's kind of like he's pretty
so
much
it's
kind of
like
like
Kenny Beats.
yeah, or like the Alchemist.
So he okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Metro did.
Yeah. Or he's on the beat, but everybody else
Okay,
is on it.
ASAP. Cool. Okay.
Where did
That
I
is
get you?
in my
Which one did I
library.
get you at? Which one did I get you at?
You had me at Clips.
Clips?
You had
Yeah.
me at Clips.
Yeah. Wait, what song is that by Clips?
Punch Bowl.
Yes.
For
Punch
real,
bowl full of
kinda
car keys with all my
honey.
friends. I want it back.
He got a what? Huh? Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good.
I think that
this
was
is
the
good
only
spin.
song. That was the only song that, and then Heavy, because you know how I feel about those two people. Those are the only two songs I didn't make.
I probably skipped the Uzi as well, but I'll give it a try. But you had me at Clips.
Yeah.
All right.
We were at 13.
13. Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy.
I heard Steve Lacy been getting some love recently.
Steve, you probably haven't been on TikTok a lot, but you seen a dude that was dancing. I wish I knew you wanted me.
I think so.
That's Steve Lacy.
Ah.
Somebody just changed up the beat on it, but when I heard that, was like Steve Lacy is like these one of the artists that one of the kids would tell me about. I was like, okay, y'all actually make me want to trust your musical opinions with artists like Steve Lacy compared to artists like YoungBoy and
Yeah.
and Dirk and whatnot. But when they said about Steve Lacy, I was like, okay, I got a little bit of faith that y'all got some type of musical taste.
Yeah, C. Lacey is, ooh, he's dope.
That's his 13. So, yeah.
12.
Oh, that's your 12?
No, that was my 13. Now we're
Right.
12.
All right. My number 12 is Swedish House Mafia, Paradise Again. It's basically an album of house music, but it's all fire. My favorite song on there is called Frankenstein with A$AP Rocky. I think I sent it to you maybe twice.
I've heard that one.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
It's that thing.
Yeah, that was
when
dope.
it kicks in, when the beat, when the drop comes, and it doesn't let up. But it was fire. They put in work in that. And
That was dope. My next one is 12. Ghetto Gods, Earth Gang.
That was a good album.
Earth Gang. Big Earth Gang fan. My biggest reservation about Earth Gang is also my reservation about JID. They went to Hampton.
I'm done. JID went to Hampton?
He played football at Hampton.
I did not know that. He not from here though.
No, they're all from Atlanta. They're all from
okay,
the
I thought
similar
Earth Gang was
area.
from here.
They
Okay.
all went to Hampton. Olu and Dot,
Yeah.
they knew each other going to school.
Mm-hmm.
And so they met with JID at Hampton.
That's cool.
And that's how they started, like the whole Spillage Village thing started at Hampton
Yeah.
with them three. And then it kind of, after JID got kicked out of school and everything, they came back. And then the rest of the people came through with Spillage Village.
See, I don't know why I thought he was about to say something like out of pocket. Not out of pocket, but something weird. Like
I'm the toxic
his
friend,
own-
but I'm not that
like
toxic.
his own, like
Gosh.
you said, we're bringing up his reservation about JID and everything. I'm saying, like, I'm thinking you're about to say something
But I've
like
said
weird
this
they
so
do.
many times.
I know,
like,
but it's like
even with Trent.
yeah, yeah, you do.
Like
yeah,
all my
only
favorite,
because
like
you
people
went
I'm favorites, like I like. It's like, why'd you have to go to Hampton?
You can need to let that
Should've
stuff
went to the
go.
No,
baby.
You need to let that stuff
we
go.
don't rock with the Pirates.
The Pirates. I'm done.
I'm sitting in my coworker because I pick with her every day because she went to Hampton, and then my principal went to Hampton too. So
Oh.
it's just hilarious. Hampton, Virginia State. I'm always going back and forth now. But yeah, that's my 12.
My 12 is, that was my 12. 11. So, Alter Bridge, Pawns and Kings.
I gotta get another span.
Yeah. It's one of two rock albums on here because the next rock album is on here after that. I loved that album because I was looking forward to it since they dropped Walk the Sky. And because they have probably my favorite rock song going right now on The Other Side.
The other side, man.
That song is great. You
Just know, I won't make it in jail.
What?
what?
Did you
Oh
not
no,
see-
no, I know. It just hit. I just said,
Bail me out, mommy. I won't make it in jail.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it later.
No, when I saw that
So-
is probably the quote of like the rest of the year for
So
me.
basically, what happened, right? There's this wrestler named Dominic Mysterio and this wrestler named Rhea Ripley. They're supposed to be going out. They're not really going out. But at Thanksgiving, right? For Thanksgiving, his dad, Dominic's dad, Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, right? But he's injured. So for Thanksgiving, they pulled up to the house, sort of like, you know how when a dude brings back that girl, you know, you're not supposed to be with, and shows him off to the family.
Yeah.
He pulls up to the house, and they beat him up in his own house.
Wow, because he brought the girl back.
Yeah, yeah.
This time.
And then this time, he goes back. They got Christmas hats on to celebrate Christmas and do more stuff. But Ray calls the cops. And the cops pull up. And his mom, like his legit mom, comes out there and smacks Rhea in the face. And so then
I'm a witness shit too.
Yeah.
Wrestling has reached a whole nother level
it's
since I used to watch it.
It-
I know who Rey Mysterio is.
it was probably one of the funniest videos that came out over the weekend.
Okay.
It was hilarious. And Dominic ended up getting arrested. And because he's like, look so young, he ends up saying, I won't make it to jail.
Call Priest of Finn.
Call Priest of Finn.
Bail me out, mommy. I won't make it in
Bail me out,
jail.
It was great.
No, it was the one he was like, my mom, Mom smacked mommy or something like that. Like,
That
what?
was so wild.
Mom smacked
You said
mommy.
my mom smacked mommy.
My mom smacked mommy.
Yeah, and like MA, like the Latin version.
Okay.
It was really weird.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
really weird.
My number 12. No, my number 11 now, right? Number 11, Tana Talk 4, Benny the
Had to
Butcher.
be there.
Johnny P's Caddy, once again, definitely one of the songs of the year.
Easily. Sad part is it not trying to put this bad out there, but how much you want to bet it don't win no awards? Because
It won't. It won't. We
Most
already
of the
know
stuff
that.
up here probably not going to win.
Right.
nowhere.
Sadly.
Like,
Our music isn't like a lot of the stuff that we have up here. I don't really think I have anything.
no mainstream.
Maybe my number 1 could have a chance, but I doubt it. But outside of that, nothing up here. Okay, my number 4 maybe. But outside of that, everybody else is real. Like a lot of the stuff I listen to is not really commercial. Like the Dirks and all them. Right with them.
Yeah. Ari Lennox is another album that I love this year. I just like Ari. First of all, I love Ari's voice. I got a bias anyway. But I like how she has fun. Like she not afraid to be too good to be vulnerable. Like with her music to admit, like I like this boy, and then he straight did not answer the phone for me. Like she'll sing about it. You know what I'm saying? And not just coming from this aspect of like I'm a bad whatever, and everything just goes my way. You know what I'm saying? So I like that aspect of it. It has been interesting to see her transition though. You know, like she came out all natural. She was like thicker, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Which I get. Everybody lose weight, you get more money, you get personal trainers. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's also been more interesting to see, like, you know, just her like revealing more of her body and having more like the straight hair now. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just interested. I'm just watching and seeing how that growth is gonna go for her. But so far, the music is still dope. It's still hitting. It's still giving me Ari, and I liked it. I appreciated that she came out with that album.
She's laughing at me. I can tell you right now.
She watching you?
No, she texted and I just sent her a response back.
Oh.
So either she's laughing at me or laughing at whatever she's watching.
I'm here for it.
My number 10 is Muse, Will of the People. I've been waiting for the Muse to drop an album since they dropped an album called no, not Drones. That was before that. They dropped Simulation Theory in 2018. So I've been waiting on this one. And we finally got it, and it was great. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Why are you laughing at me?
That you want to try to get my attention. Hello.
Hey.
Y'all
Hey.
already on the thing today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I love it.
Well, that's my number 10. I love it.
My
I love
number
it.
10, Digital Roses Don't Die, Big Crit.
He made an album this year?
Yeah. And
Oh,
it was
wow.
it was a total different style from what I've been used to. I've been to Crit's concerts. May was actually my second concert with Crit. Actually met him in person at on campus once. Didn't realize it was him until he left. But
Oh, no. That's the
dope
worst feeling.
album.
That sucks.
It was very mellow, real chill vibe, real chill. So definitely shout out to Crit.
Oh. Was it kind of like you remember when Jay Electronica and JC when they dropped that album?
Written testimony.
And how everybody was like, where's the bass and where the beats at? Do you feel like that?
That was probably what a lot of people were thinking about when they heard it, because it wasn't like, you know how Crit's albums usually, he's talking about that bass, the 88s and things like that. It really wasn't a lot of that.
Okay.
Wait.
Now I'm
People-
prepared.
People really had an issue with there was no bass in it?
Wait, but you talking about the
Because they had the same issue. This is something.
No, talking about Jay and Electronica. And,
I mean, even I
Jay-Z.
did. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm very like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a very valid criticism, because
No, I know what I'm
Cole
saying.
had the
No,
same
but-
criticism with For Your Eyes Only.
But I'm saying
Yeah, that
saying
wasn't
because
like that.
as a fan of that of a Written Testimony, because I love that album, it's like I don't understand. If anything, the lack of bass made some of those beats better. Like in Shiny Suit Theory, you don't need no bass in that.
But see, I don't even feel like them beats compared to Shiny Suit Theory. Like Shiny Suit Theory, that's what we was looking for when the album dropped, and then the album dropped, and it was like, yeah, what happened? It was just like I don't know. It was nothing to hit you where sometimes like you know how you hear a song and you can feel in your heart when the beat about to drop. It was almost like a lot of false starts, and it's like, what is happening here? So I don't know. It was a little different. Even on my end.
That's fair.
And I love both of them.
That's fair. So 9. My 9. Czarface. Zarmageddon. Czarface is Inspector Deck from formerly Wu-Tang Clan, and 2 other dudes whose names escape me at the time, and I feel bad. But no, Czarface has been Czarface has been dropping like really, really good stuff. Like he dropped something last year when right after Doom passed, MF Doom passed.
Yeah,
And right after that, they dropped something together, and it was amazing. It was really good.
My sister here snitching. She like that's who's watching my TikTok right now. My sister.
But yeah, Zarmageddon was really good. It has probably one of my favorite songs of the year. It's not even a song. It's a song. It's more like a beats, but it's like Boogie Death Mix, where it's like he brings in sleigh bells in there, and the sleigh bell he managed to make this. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later. But the way he made it fit was like perfect. But yeah.
All right, my number 9, Marigold by Alex Isley and Jack Don. Yes, that Isley.
Oh, I love Alex Isley.
You know what I'm talking about now. Like she's
Yeah.
that Isley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I found out about her, I was like, okay, so I know you got to be good.
I didn't even
And when
know
I
she
heard her, I was
really
like,
good.
oh my gosh, she is that good.
Her voice is beautiful.
I love it.
It's
I love
real.
it.
Like she don't try to do too much. It's just this natural. It's perfect.
Yes.
Like very angelic. Yeah, I rock with it.
Where were we at?
8.
All right, number 8. Number 8. It was sad to see this be the end of it. But West Side Gun, Hitler Wears Hermes 10, or just 10,
10
for,
now.
for people who want to complain.
So that's his last of the series.
That is the last of the series. He said he wanted to do 10. He got the 10. That's it. Although I thought it was kind of,
He
kind
should've
of cheated. He kind of cheated because he had like a side A. Because when he dropped 8, he had a side A and B, but
Well,
counted side B as 9. But to be fair,
it is
side
still
B
10.
was side B was like good enough to be like its own thing.
He should have had like a picture of Ty Dillinger up there. Just
No, but it was good. No, but the thing I love about it was it featured all-star hitters on there.
Mhm.
Like it featured like Run the Jewels. It featured like I said, Armani Caesar, Conway, all that. But what love this album is the intro. I think I showed you. I think I did you. Yeah, you know the intro with brother A.A. Rashid. That intro is probably the best opener to an album I've ever heard. And it's not a song; it's a spoken word, and I loved it. I constantly just go back to listen to the intro because it was so like
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear it.
heavy.
You already know.
I got it.
I'm biased.
Yeah, it was very good. But then it was like, the intro set the tone for the rest of it, and then it just took off, and I was like, it was all good, very very well done. It was sad to see the series is over, but now I'm looking forward to what else he drops next.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He did 10 of them.
My number 8 is Almost Dry, Pusha T.
The album. Do you like other Pusha T albums?
Yeah, I'm a big Pusha T guy.
Okay.
So-
Okay. True.
Yeah.
Brambleton was like, you could almost imagine what he was talking about,
Yeah.
being somebody who's been around Norfolk. So it was like, okay, I can picture that. And I guess when I hear about songs about this area, it kind of helps.
Yeah.
Like when Drum made the song "Monotone Laugh,"
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a good vibe.
My number 7 is actually Pusha T. It's Almost Dry.
There you go.
So
was
was
good.
that a different album or is that?
No,
No, same one.
So it was weird because he dropped Diet Coke, which is like a 5-song like EP almost, and then dropped It's Almost Dry. So, but Diet Coke was featured on.
Yeah, it was Diet Coke on the
Almost Dry.
album too.
Who would be called Diet Coke? Like yo.
And it's like he's still rapping about like the same stuff he's been rapping about, but still making it. And it's still like I can still rock with it.
You do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how many other rappers do you know can still rap about the same thing for
It's just
all our lives
like,
and
you're not
still
doing this no more. Like,
it's still rocks.
He's still out here convincing people. It's like, you know what? If you tried really hard, you could pull this off.
you could be a drug
Like, Push, you ain't really about this life no more. Come on.
Come on, man. You can do it. I believe in you. Just listen to this thing.
nigga, you can do it too. Like,
Oh my gosh.
What's your second, bro?
Few Good Things by Saba.
That's a good shout.
Saba, I wasn't really on to Saba until I saw him in person. Saw him at the JID concert. And I was like, okay, let me really start listening to this dude. Because, like, I heard him when he was on Chance's album.
Yeah,
Color
Angels.
Book. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I started listening to his stuff. I was like, okay, he's dope.
yeah.
And A Few Good Things was another really good album. Real mellow for the most part. He had a few songs with the knocks, but outside of that, it was real chill. When I'm in the car, I usually like the more chill stuff. Sometimes you'll catch me with something with the bass knocking, but
Yeah, I was talking to somebody who said Griselda's the type of music you listen to at night.
what activities you getting into listening to Griselda at night?
No, somebody made me laugh when they said that. I said, "What's like on some other
At
stuff?"
night
I
for
just,
what?
no, just saying because of how dark.
What type of minute? What type of minutes are you?
You better rob me? Like,
No, but I put on. I said, like, listen to it at night. Like, are you kidding? I listen to that stuff driving in the morning.
Like that's okay. To wake up and like on the way to the gym type stuff. Then all right, cool. But at night,
I'm trying to wind
I'm
down.
playing Alex Isley.
Yeah. You got you are always on the grind. This is what you listen to.
or I'll let you know what my other late night album is once you get to your 6.
All right, my number 6, Action Bronson, El Coco Drio Turbo.
I forgot that album
This
dropped this year.
Album was dope.
Action Bronson is fire.
It was so
He is
dope.
dope.
It was so
Shout out
dope.
to him for dropping a lot of weight too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks
He's
great.
dropped
I haven't
a
seen it. Like
lot.
literally, you just
Great.
said that. Like I haven't even heard that
He looks
name like
great
in a minute.
now.
I'm gonna do this 2023. I'm gonna listen to albums again because I stopped. I just stopped. Yeah, I just listen to what I listen to and put.
I listen to albums and then like Isaac, I'll take the ones I want.
Put him in the list, and then this is 2023. I already started, but I'm definitely opening up myself more to more music.
Can I make a suggestion? Because I know it's y'all podcast.
Yeah.
But I like this. I like this episode.
Yeah.
What if it'd be like a semi, right? Like you do it from like now to spring, like 2023, the beginning to like spring, and then do another one from like.
So like a quarterly thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can rock with that. So we'll start doing quarterly.
So like from like you want to do every 3 months or 4 months?
What's a quarter? 3.
3 months.
Cool.
So January to March to
Or we can do thirds.
I like it.
Let's play it by ear. So come around March,
Yeah.
we'll see if we have enough. If not, we'll push it to thirds.
Then we'll do 10, and we can do 10s that way.
Yeah,
We ain't got to do 15s
yeah.
or 20s. You can do 10s.
that's actually a good idea. So we'll definitely do
Brilliant.
Oh,
It's
right.
that. I
brilliant.
rocks with it.
I dig it. I can dig it.
My number 6, Black Radio 3, Robert Glasper.
That was fire. That was hot.
Dog.
That was hot.
I
It
didn't
was
even know
hot.
I was listening to that album for a long time. So you actually put the album together. I was like, oh, I know this song. Oh, I know this song. Oh, I know. Okay, you know the whole album, girl. Like,
Yo, Robert Glasper put together a absolute masterpiece, bro.
he always does.
And if I knew about this album a lot earlier, I probably would have had it higher.
Do you like the have you listened to the other Black radios?
No.
Okay.
But I'm going to.
You're gonna rock with those. You're gonna rock with I like one of my favorite things on YouTube is to watch the Robert Glasper performances. Like, oh my gosh. Like, ain't nothing else I need to do. I just let it play.
Oh.
Him, Kamasi Washington, like they go in. That's it.
I think the first time I heard about Robert Glasper, he was on Crit's album. I want to say it was it Forever Mighty Long Time? I think it was. I was like, okay.
I easily think that they're not on my list, but considering how much I've heard from them in like the last 3 days, FKJ.
Oh yeah.
You just heard about FKJ?
No, what?
FKJ dropped the album this year. He's on my
what?
list. Period. Yeah.
Oh no.
I believe he did.
I saved it. Hang on.
If not, I know he dropped some singles, which makes I think he dropped the
'Cause
album. If he
I heard
did, it was out soon.
FKJ through
Vincent. He just dropped Vincent.
through Masego.
2020, 2022.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So yeah, Vincent. Okay, so yes, I'm on that.
He dropped it in June.
Okay.
Yeah, FKJ.
It's in my library.
10 years ago, FKJ is one of my favorite songs. Period. But off of this album, "Way Out" is probably one of my favorite songs on that album, and that video is lit. It's just about like this is a way out. Like he makes meditative stuff. You can just meditate to FKJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and vibe and just do everything. Yeah.
I heard about him through Masego, so
Yeah, ta-da.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me why we were listening to that, and like we'll listen to something else, and that song will always find its way
It
back
just
into
continues.
rotation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'll be at work.
Algorithm.
And I don't care what I'm listening to on YouTube. Somewhere in the suggested videos. Ta-da. I was like,
Because right now I'm listening to gospel music. Gospel music on ta-da next. Like,
like how are we over here listening to Maverick City? The next song, FKJ.
Masego. Like, I don't know who hooked the algorithm up, but y'all did that. Y'all street team is on it. Like, y'all marketing team is doing that.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, it's one of those songs that's so good you don't want to overplay it because of fear. You're
and
not
it's kind of
gonna-
hard too. Like you don't even realize that you at the point of like, I think I might gotta stop listening to this song.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't want to stop listening to that song. It's too good. It's too good.
I just started bopping my head. Ain't even the music.
Yeah. It's like you hear it so many times. You already got the count before it counts, the beat when's that saxophone supposed to kick in, all of it.
Oh yeah, and the extended version is even like
The video is
the
It's an
video.
extended version?
It's the video where
Oh,
you
the
see
video
him.
is the extended.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Did you do your 5?
My number 5 is Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Okay.
I listened to this album. You know where City Park is? Not
Which one? Portsmouth?
the one behind the rec center. Was it Rec Center?
Yeah. I know. Something.
I sat there on a picnic table back where all the big fields are. Put this album on. It was like paradise. It was like paradise. It was amazing. So many good songs on there. Don't care what anybody says. Did not like We Cry Together. Did not like
that song is absolutely toxic.
I
did
like
not
that
like that
song.
song. I did not like that song.
Like I'm like
Let me
when I
tell you
heard it,
why I
I was
like the song. That's the thing. So I like the song because of artistic. Like when I listen to it, I feel like it can be a real good mirror for people to listen to. Because my relationships ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm good. Like I'm having healthier relationships, okay? But I think a lot of people do be having those relationships where they talk to each other like that. And so to be able to hear it, like to the extent that he's going, it kind of make you look back and be like, yeah, some of y'all sound like this. Like you can listen to that and be like, damn, we sound like this. So when you think it's toxic, you can think back to an argument. And maybe my hope is that people can see themselves and see the toxicity, not to like it and to want to do it, but to be like, damn, we be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I rock with it.
Yeah, for me, Crown. That song Crown had to teach me I can't please everybody.
Yes.
I had to I was listening to that song. I almost cried in my car listening to that part because that got to the end where it just kept. I can't please everybody.
Yeah.
I can't please everybody. And then I'm like, I was at that point in my life. I was like, that's all I keep trying to do is to like just get this approval I don't need, you know. And it was like that helped. It helped. Kendrick, it moved me.
And that's what music is supposed to do.
It moved.
Period.
It moved me.
my number 5, Candy Drip, Lucky Day. Almost a perfect album.
You would.
Lucky Day, and I was mad because I wanted to go to that concert.
I did.
I think I had something going on.
We came to the Nova.
Right. No, I didn't have anything going on. My boy was about to hook me up with his tickets, but he had backstage tickets.
What happened?
He went because at first, because he doesn't live here. And so he was like, I'm trying to sell my tickets. So I DM'd him, I was like, all right, what's going on? He was like, I'll let you know. The day come, he backstage like, come on, bro.
That's
You
foul.
didn't even say nothing else. You just gonna take the picture.
I wasn't mad because he said he was thinking about it. He wasn't like 100% sure.
Yeah.
So I couldn't be too mad, but I was low key salty.
You gonna be
I was
so
like, man.
He said you
Cause not in the backstage, and you ain't even let me know you was gonna take the picture. I'm scrolling on the ground, and here you go with Lucky Day.
would.
Like, yeah, Lucky Day is fire.
Yes.
I haven't even listened to the album. I don't even know how I haven't listened to
Like
the album.
when I tell you I still listen to Painted,
Mm.
like Painted still is like the entire album, no skips in rotation. Like
It's one of
albums
those.
like that. That one,
Ooh.
Silk Sonic Forever in rotation.
Silk Sonic,
Anderson
yes.
Paak's Malibu.
Yes.
Full album, full rotation, no skips. If
What
I
was
play
the
that
other-
album, I'm not
what was that?
stopping.
It was
Silk Sonic didn't come
Oxnard.
out this year, did it?
No, Silk Sonic came out last year.
It was Oxnard, Malibu, and which one do I like? I think it's Oxnard. I think I like Oxnard.
Malibu was the most recent one.
Which one had
single.
tints?
That was Oxnard.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I like.
But Malibu, no. Which one is the one? Which one is my favorite one? I think it's Malibu. Hold on, let me see.
I'm wondering if him and Knowledge gonna put out a whole album or if this is just a song.
So right, because they put out the single where I go. I'm like, okay, so we about to get another No Worries album,
Because I'm here for it.
and that was October. I was like, bruh, stop playing with me. I need a No Worries album.
Yeah.
Take
But
it
yeah,
personal.
Malibu
You take it
is
personal.
like my personal. Well, between Malibu and Yes Lord, No Worries.
Yeah.
Those two albums, if I'm playing them, no skips.
I'm not listening to Anderson Paak for like 2 days. I don't need that.
No skips whatsoever. Like, it's not too many rap albums I can say that about,
Mm.
but that one, Shea Butter Baby,
We
no
were just
skips.
listening to that in the house.
What? Which one
Shea
we
Butter
listening to?
Baby.
We wasn't
That was
listening to
yeah, it was playing.
Mm.
But yeah, we at 4 now.
All right, number 4, G.I.D. The Forever Story. Cody Blue 31,
Swing,
Dance
girl,
Now,
swing.
Dance Now, and Radar. Radar, Sonar, Razor Beat, Jet Plane,
That's another. That's when he said he had a
Rainbow.
song for just about every situation in that album. Everything was there.
No, but Cody Blue 31 is easily my favorite song from that. Swing on, swing on, swing on, swing on,
Yeah, I do that.
swing on, swing on. I love how it started.
G.I.D. such a storyteller, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he took a song with such a hype beat and made a sad song out of it, I was like, wait, what are you doing
I
right
like
now?
doing stuff like that. Like,
Like,
you know what? Let me get y'all.
What song was it? 151.
151 round, yeah.
I was like, that's a sad song, but it's like you wouldn't know if you just listened to the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And you start listening to the song, I was like, dang, that's sad.
Just-
And you have to listen. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. Lyrics, man. Lyrics.
He's like, of this new group, I think he's one of the most lyrical, one of the best storytellers of this new generation of rappers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'll get to him more in a little bit. My number 4, age, sex, location, Ari Lennox.
Ah. Yeah. Okay, what you like about it?
Just her voice, the production of it. I think this was probably her better. This might have been a better production than Shea Butter Baby.
Yeah.
I think Shea Butter Baby was still better content wise, but the production here was loved it.
Yeah. That's what I was saying with her content. It's like, I do feel like it's a little, it's still Ari, but I can see the more of like the mainstream.
And I think that's the thing with her. And I think all of them is in Dreamville. J. Cole kind of had it. Born Center was more of that commercial feel to it compared to his other albums. His sophomore album, there was a few songs up there that definitely were radio hits. Same thing with J.I.D. He's had some where he's had to go a little more commercial, but he still kept that element about him.
Yeah.
And that's why I can respect it with the Dreamville artists.
Yeah.
Even though I still feel like there's a lot of them that still need to get more love, like Kaz. Still wait for him to get that breakout moment.
Like bass. Is it
Boss.
bass or bass?
Boss.
Okay.
He definitely needs that breakout moment because he is amazing. So
I like
we
Luke.
still
Luke's
feeling
pretty good.
Luke.
I like Luke.
Luke is one of the ones that's
I don't
like
even know what that is. I ain't gonna lie to
he's from Charlotte,
you.
Yeah.
Charlotte based. He's probably the most. I think he's the newest one of the group.
Was
Okay.
the baby on Dreamville?
The baby was not on Dream, but he was just on that one song that still is a dope song.
Dope
Under the Sun?
fire
Under the song.
Yeah,
Under the sun.
Yeah. That song is fire.
Like
He ate
when
that
Luke
verse.
said pistol clips get the squeeze and wish a nigga would like Liam Neeson was like, dog.
That's why I laughed at too when I heard that. I was like, Liam Neeson.
I was like,
Like,
you would
it's
not have to go
hard.
because I heard the first time I heard it, they did the little concert after the All-Star game. They did the little part, the little thing after the All-Star game. I heard it and I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
3.
Speaking of which, he had an album out this year too.
Who?
Luke, Goldmouth.
Dang.
Yes, he did.
Goldmouth.
The song on there with Luke. The one I got from there was Luke, with him, Saba, and JID.
Mm-hmm.
Sidebar, I got a question. Did Busta Rhymes drop an album this year?
Yes.
It would probably be on my list if I listen to it.
It
I'm gonna
is.
listen to it, and it's on my list.
It's short. It's 5 songs. What is it called?
The Fuse is Lit EP.
Yeah. 5
Dropped
songs.
in November.
It's got the one song I got from there was the song with him and Big Daddy Kane and Conway. Slap.
Slap.
Big Daddy Kane. Okay.
Got that man from wherever he came from.
He be on Instagram. Big Daddy Kane stay on my Instagram feed.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted cool stuff too. I like following him.
Yeah, he had him out there like all in the fresh suits and all that. He had the fedora on,
Oh Lord.
the fur coat.
Let's
Like,
go, baby.
it was dope.
What my daddy say? My daddy old school. Say you clean, baby. Say you cleaned in the board of health, baby. That's how you gotta do it.
Cleaner than the board.
Cleaned in the board of health, baby. Old school players.
All right, so we had 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
3.
Love for Rent. Smino.
Oh, I like.
This one was really, really good.
What's it called?
Love for Rent.
Love for Rent. Ooh. Yeah, it's already about to talk about something dope.
My number 3 is Nas King's Disease 3.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to give that some more spins.
No skips except for one, and I think it was Mayday 30 or something like that. It had a number in it.
I'm gonna say this. He got me listen. He got one of the few songs I listen to Dirk on. So
Yeah, it was. I didn't think
Cause
it was
Dirk
30.
can talk about some dope stuff. Like I've heard
Yeah.
Dirk do it. Like he can do it.
he can.
He can do it. It's, you know.
Yeah, but
my
Nas
number-
and Hit Boy have been
Yes.
not missed.
Yeah, that's the best collaboration.
3 for 3.
Yes.
That's what my boy said. 3 for 3 for Nas with Hit Boy.
I don't even want him to
30.
stop.
It was 30. 30 is the one song that did not make it.
My number 2, Starfruit by Moonchild.
They made more albums this year?
Yes.
Why you two? Yeah, why y'all keep showing me the same Moonchild songs? Like, cause I didn't even know they
Now,
had a
when
whole
I
new
tell you,
album.
I listened. This was when I told you I listened to his album like constantly at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like all the time. This is in like I was playing it. Then it stopped. And then it came back to me like 2 days ago. Now listen was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how amazing this album was.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
Yes, Moonchild is amazing.
Yeah.
Number 2. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something about 2 and 3. Nas King's Disease 3 was going to be number 2.
I already know what your number 1 is.
Until hang on. Not King's Disease 3 was going to be my number 2 until this dropped. When Lil Sims dropped No Thank You. When she is my Lil Sims No Thank You number 2.
We just went above Nas on the list, girl. We doing something.
If not seriously, if she did not drop that, Nas King's Disease would have been 3, and it no skips. Everything was perfect. That girl can go. That girl can hang with the best of them.
She dope.
Like she's dope.
She's still young, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And got a lot to say.
Yes.
Yes. Like,
I looked at her
Like
older project.
Those
Lit.
British rappers.
he
It's
can
like
go.
Dave
like,
is dope too. I don't know if you heard of Dave.
I heard of Dave.
Just
yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, just Dave.
Okay.
I've been
Dope.
telling people about Skepta. Like, Skepta ain't good.
I have heard of Skepta.
Skepta's
But
amazing.
I never listened to his music like that.
Also, I'm saying this now.
I'm not about to say her name, but she's 28. No, she's right around our age.
Ooh.
She is.
Okay, so she goes by Simbi.
Yeah, Cindy.
She is.
No, I'm older than her by a year. Well, less than a year. A little less than a half a
By
year.
like 6 months, give or take. Maybe 4.
She's fine.
Yes.
She's fine.
I'm so happy she exists. As a fellow peer, female hip hop rapper, MC, artist, I'm glad she exists.
My number one.
I just wish Rhapsody dropped something this year.
Right.
That album, I'm still good with it. Like
Yeah.
it feels good. She can chill for a little bit. I'm still letting it soak in. Yeah, it's fire.
It is.
Fire.
Number one, Forever Story.
Who?
Forever Story,
Yeah,
Jaddy.
Forever Story.
When I tell you, I knew after about a good 3 weeks, like non-stop listening to this, I was like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
this
that's the
is
number
not
one.
over here. It's not.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of your bias to show there. That's, I mean,
What bias? I hate the fact that he went to Hampton.
you put me in a sense like you put no. I say that in the sense that you put me on the JID. You sent me everything you had from JID to me. So I was like, clearly you're a stan, which is cool.
I'm not a stan.
Oh,
I hate
okay.
the term stan.
Okay.
I am not the stan. When I think of stan, you know what I think of stan? I think of stan. Okay.
Eminem.
Right.
Don't disrespect me like that. I feel.
When I am, I am a words matter type person.
Yeah.
So when I see a word, I'm going to use it as a literal form. So when I see stan, I'm thinking of that song.
Yeah.
So when people see, so I'm a stan of them. Like, please don't say that about
Yeah,
yourself.
why would you wanna be a
That is
stan?
just because at that point, if something happens and somebody criticizes them, which I'm making a video about the situation with the internet rescue community, which we dropping later on tonight. You criticize people, and then people get so offended by it, and then they're ready to attack you. Like you're like kind of veering off from music here. Like you heard it, like the Dak situation yesterday.
Yeah, Dak Prescott.
That's Harwood.
So
He came out and said that Jim Cornette can say whatever he wants to about wrestlers because he's done it, and he's somebody that he listens to, even though there's times that he says things that offends him.
Yes.
And then he said, look, he knows that Jim says out of pocket stuff. You saw me in you probably saw me in OB talking about the situation he said about Rick Ross from last week.
Yeah.
So it's when he said that Rick Ross looked like he'd been in a police lineup.
That's okay. Okay.
Which
Okay.
he's been on both sides of
He's
them.
the police or so.
He was a corrections officer and yes has been to jail, but still out of pocket.
That's.
And
wild.
you know Cornette don't know who Rick Ross is from Adam, which is wild to even think of the fact that Rick Ross has been out there, even outside of the music realm with the Wingstop stuff. And so when he said that, was like, you have to say that. And he's an old man. You know, they have they're stuck in their ways, whatever. So that bothered me. But at the same time, I say there's insight that he has. That I'm like, okay, if I would have continued to down that road of trying to be a pro wrestler, I would. If he's told me something that
could help you,
me, I would listen because he's been there.
Eat the meat, leave the bones. That's what they call it.
Look, I marched in Norfolk State University Spartan Legion. Anybody that's marched in Norfolk State and been around Paul Adams knows.
Bro, he was my professor. Bro.
So you know Adams.
Bro. We was like, just do the band. Don't come over here. Like, how is it working? Like,
and so you know Adams can talk and talk and talk, and there's a lot of fluff in his talk.
Honey.
But In that fluff, if you can find it, there's a gem.
There's some gems.
There was a lot of gems that PIA gave you. I did 2 years under that man.
You see, you had him in that capacity, and I feel like when he was my professor, I think he had just started being a band director, I think, and or something to that
What year?
capacity. Like what was this, like 2000, like maybe like between like the 2008, 12, 15, like all up in that time I was in school. I don't remember which year I took his class. But I wasn't a music major, I was a psychology major. But I would take my free electives to go do music stuff. So imagine this man who already taught teaching you music appreciation. Baby.
I'm pretty sure he probably held y'all a few minutes after class with his
Don't
stories.
even matter.
Because look, this man could talk for hours. I fell asleep on him talking and woke up. He's still talking.
I had favoritism because I reminded him of his granddaughter, so I was cool. But like,
I mean, I've gotten fussed at by him, but
But he was-
like being chewed out by him is like, it's not like your typical.
it just take a long time.
I'm yelling at you. It's son. I need you to understand. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. And
It's gonna
so,
be a long time.
right.
Well,
But
it's
shout out to the legendary, the GOAT, Paul I. Adams.
Much love. Thank
it's
you,
sort
Mr.
of like how
Adams.
we talk about Dr. Umar sometimes.
Yes,
It's exactly not sort of like it's exactly like it.
because Umar can get out of pocket.
Yes.
I've made videos
Way out of pocket.
talking. I just
Way
made
out
a
of
video
pocket.
talking about the whole situation where he was on the Breakfast Club. I was
Umar
like,
Johnson.
there's things he says. I was like, okay, I can definitely rock with that. And then he'll go out of pocket saying like he had some conspiracy theory about the whoever killed Kobe Bryant or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're almost there.
You're
almost there.
You're almost there.
Cause like
I feel like he calmed down a lot though.
he's calmed down a lot
Yeah.
from
Maturity,
talking
you
about
can
somebody's
see it.
going to sleep for good.
good.
Cause I
I'm gonna be able to
his whole take on
psychology.
Deion Sanders, I was like, I don't agree with this.
I didn't agree with that
He
whatsoever.
said he was going in on him. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
saw,
I
a
was
little
like,
bit of that.
I didn't
I
agree with
agree.
that because then the fruits of Deion Sanders is still showing up in HBCU football.
Mm.
Eddie George at Tennessee State,
Ed
Ed Reed
and
now at
Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman. Still waiting on the MEAC to do something. Hi MEAC. I know it's only like 6 of y'all, but still. It was Norfolk State, Savannah. I haven't heard from Savannah State, South Carolina State, Delaware State, Morgan State.
A&T.
No, they're Big South.
Oh.
Hampton's Big South. Cookman and Fam left.
Ooh.
So it's like 5 or 6. It's like 5 or 6 teams in MEAC now. That football wise, you got like one more in basketball with like Eastern Shore, but.
My number one is it's no skips. This is so good. Black Thought, Danger Mouse, cheat codes. I mean, it's Black Thought. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to say. What can be said? It's Black Thought.
I mean, Black Thought has been out there. People, if you were a real hip hop head, you know Black Thought.
right? Like it's
But I don't know Danger Mouse. No, I'm gonna lie.
Danger Mouse is a producer, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. But
And when did that drop? What point of the year?
that dropped October.
Oh, okay, it's fresh.
Yeah. Nope. Wait a minute.
You know,
October,
Danger
August.
Mouse looks exactly like what I think he would look like.
Hey yo, he do though.
He looks
He's literally like.
It looks exactly what you would think a Danger Mouse would look like.
But yeah, they put in work in the album. Then it featured Joey Badass.
He dropped an album this year too.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, featured
I was
Joey
supposed
Badass.
to go to his concert.
Oh yeah, he can hang too. This
He was in Norfolk over summer.
Lord, a lot of people.
I'm definitely want some more. Like, I want to go to more concerts, but please, if I'm going to your concert, have a live band.
What are people doing? They're not out here.
It depends on who you go to. Like, I know when I wanted to go to the Smino JID's concert, but
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go down to Charlotte for something else. I know Smino always has live bands.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to NXT.
Yeah, I'm going to NXT.
Ah.
So Smino, like, he actually has a few concerts, a few of his sets on YouTube, and that is something that I constantly go back and listen to. His Pitchfork one, this came after what's the album? Black Swan.
Okay.
So he performed that one, and it was dope. He did another one for Noir, amazing. So I hope whatever happens, somebody gets a recording of this next tour and puts it on YouTube because I need it.
Okay.
So, that was my list.
That's my list.
That's my kind of list.
I got some.
It was
dope.
a solid year for music. If
Oh,
I did say
yeah,
so
really
myself.
dope.
Yeah, I was really glad that we got the stuff we're gonna get. Now we got to look forward to RTJ5. That's all.
Is that dropping this year?
I hope so.
Let me see.
Actually, here, look up, see
Album's
what's supposed to be
dropping in
coming.
2023. Because
Who
now,
is it?
Who
Who y'all talking about?
RTJ5, Run the Jewels 5.
Oh, okay.
They dropped 4 in 2020. So I'm hoping that Run the Jewels will drop the 5th in their collection.
who are all these people? Ah! Lady Tron. I'm getting off of this. I don't know these folk.
One of them said the CIA. It's like, so the CIA has a band?
There's so many artists out here, which I love.
Absolutely.
I love, because there's no shortage of good music for real.
I never.
Top 23 most anticipated. You already know this is about to be
Trash.
absolutely mainstream.
Who is it?
Cardi, Nicki.
That's the most anticipated for who they think going
Yeah,
to
they,
2023?
No, just
the
albums that are
20,
dropping.
23 top most anticipated. Doja, Travis Scott, Chief Keef.
Ew.
He back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a gym song in there for me. Chance the Rapper.
No.
Oh, I like that.
I'm looking forward to that.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I need
Ooh,
a good. I
that
need
one too.
Gorillas. Cracker Island.
Gorillas.
Okay. Bodie James. Okay. Okay.
Then Lil Sims got a song with Gorilla. She got a song named Gorilla, but I think she has a song with Gorilla too.
Yeah.
French Montana. Is he a real like? Okay.
He's still out here.
Right. IDK. I want to check out IDK,
Yeah.
especially if he's working with K Tronada. So if he
Ooh, K Tronada.
Shay Noir and Big Ghost.
Who are those?
But that's what I'm about to do.
I like the name.
Right.
Shay
I'm
Noir.
about to- That's what I'm about to do.
I need to Google it.
Usually, one of the fun things about our friendship is that he'll bring up an artist, and I turn it to that Snoop Dogg meme from the Breakfast Club, where he's like, "Who?"
Yeah.
No, I gotta find mine because I did one, and I can't find it anymore. Because
She about
I'm
to say
using my own
something.
memes now. She dropped something this year too.
Yeah.
The Last Remnants.
That's a dope cover.
Well, oh, Benny's up here.
Benny.
The Butcher.
Ooh. What's the name?
Shane Noir.
What's the name of the
She
song
on
with
some
Benny
other
on
joint,
it?
Yeah.
Who else on there?
The album cover fly. Shay Noir.
Wash
Y'all about
the
to put me
dishes.
on?
Yep, let's get the spin.
Yep.
Okay.
Griselda's doing a full out one.
That's
WWCD.
a sequel to the one before. That's the one that got Dr. Birds on it. Remember the song?
Okay.
Remember the song he did
yeah.
for Daniel Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song.
Don Tolliver, Macklemore.
Macklemore, there you go. That's your man.
No, because I
J
can't.
Lo,
I can't.
J-Lo.
Odyssey,
Hey, no disrespect. waiting
Marcus
for that?
Strickland.
That's what I'm saying.
That's jazz. Okay.
Who was that? Marcus Strickland?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
we're not talking about him.
Who was we not talking about? I didn't see
Kentrail,
it. Oh, okay. I don't even know.
young boy.
Oh, okay. He called him by his name.
I do that to people I don't care for. Like whenever we have to talk about that guy named Robert, I just call him by his Robert Sylvester.
Hey, yo.
Kalela.
Oh, I like her.
Okay.
Yeah, she fire. She makes she do like a thing like K Tronada type of vibe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah, she fire.
What is who's on
As
it?
soon as you said Kitchenada, I was like, okay, I can rock with
You
that.
said Shay Noir.
She sing. It's like a vibe, like
Oh,
a house, almost like a house vibe
So
too.
that album is actually dropping February 10th.
Okay.
She already has a few singles up there
Ooh,
already.
she got a song.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Shay.
Oh, you know what? Raven Lene dropped the album this year.
Yeah, I did see
Yes,
that.
That was fire. That's on my list. Period.
Shay Noir got a song with Black Thought. And y'all know who Apollo Brown is?
Heard of.
I know
but
Apollo
never listened to
Crews.
it. Yeah.
Oh, she did a song. Oh, snap! She did do that song with Solange.
What song?
Scales. Kalela.
From what album?
What's it? Crazy.
See the tape.
See the tape. Yeah.
I need to go back and listen to that. I know that
Oh,
album.
she doing. Dang, she must be like that. She got a song with Armani Caesar.
The Roots. Or dropping an album this year.
Ah.
Evidently have a song featuring Erykah Badu and Tierra Whack.
Ooh.
Oh, my boy Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
Danny
I was
Brown's
really
dropping
thinking
an album
about him
this
while
year.
I was, yo.
I found about Danny Brown in my senior year in high school.
Yeah,
Wow,
me too. I feel like I definitely heard about Danny Brown.
Radio Song was the
College.
first song I heard from him.
Was the house? I think the house I remember. I mean, the name I remember. The song is Fields.
Yeah, I remember that
That's
one. Yasmin Lacey.
Okay, girl.
Looks like she's from the UK. Yep, that's what they got.
And that's what Complex magazine.
Yeah, BT.
BT. Oh, okay. BT. You can't trust that.
Right. We don't trust Viacom around here. But yeah,
one of the
Just seeing that, we might do a quarterly. Because some of the stuff that I'm seeing already getting ready to drop in the first 3 months. It's looking really interesting. And I already got some more songs to check out now. I might start doing album reviews on my Tell the Truth page channel. So
Absolutely, that's dope.
I think I'm gonna start doing that. Something getting me more content when I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. Anything for y'all?
That's all I got.
You know what that's it. You know what that means. With that being said, we can get up out of here. Peace, love, pop stars. Always remember to drink your water. We can get up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Now that I see it in person, I don't want you to do that anymore.
Hey, yo.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been keeping 100 with you, my brother.